Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, starring Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, Stellan Skarsgård, Bill Nighy, Jack Davenport, Kevin McNally, and Jonathan Pryce, and directed by Gore Verbinski. I just want to get this movie out of the way because I have things to say about it. First off, this is a very dark movie, even darker than the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And also, why is that monkey there? Well, he was there when the after credits scene with the gold and he's swimming to the gold coin and then he just jumps out at you and becomes undead again. Why did some of the older characters from the first movie have to appear in this movie again? Remind me. For example, Orlando Bloom's Will Turner, Keira Knightley's Elizabeth Swann, and hell, even Commodore James Norrington is back as well. It's unnecessary! Well, I guess Will returns so that we can see him reunite with his father, Bootstrap Bill Turner, being played by Stellan Skarsgård. Which, by the way, why put him in this movie in the first place? Stellan Skarsgård and Orlando Bloom, they don't look alike. They don't look like each other. That at all. It's a problem. Right off the bat. Some of the same things happen in the first movie as they do in here. For example, the score is somewhat the same. The scenes of where they took place, and Will tries to not just this time find Elizabeth, but Jack Sparrow for their marriage sakes, is a little bit too cliche for me. Putting cannibals in this movie is rather too risky for Disney to put in their movies. The two guys from the first one, I can't remember their names, so bear with me. The one with the eye problem in the first one, and his partner in crime, the fat, bald pirate guy. I don't remember their names, so bear with me. Again, why have them return in this movie? The chase between the crew and the cannibals is weird because one half of the crew gets killed and the others don't. It's baffling to me. The dog also from the movie with the keys in the first movie looks like he could be eaten by them damn cannibals. Grrrr. I like the new character of the villain of this movie, Davy Jones, because he's so scary and he's badass, especially with his tentacle beard. He also has a pet called the Kraken. Now, am I the only one that thought Clash of the Titans when they said that? Oh my god. Tia Dalma, being played by Naomi Harris, is a creepy looking character, but the actress is pretty, she's pretty looking, but it's just her character looks creepy in my opinion. I did say earlier that Davy Jones has that tentacle beard, and am I the only one when he makes noises, it sounds like Squidward from SpongeBob's Walking and sounded like Victor from Underworld? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. That's the same actor. I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb when it comes to think about these things. Jack Sparrow's compass is useless because, it points to an unnecessary direction. I think it's broken. Commodore James Norrington, again, why do we need him in this movie? I honestly don't know. Ugh. Please stop bringing back the same characters. I like that Davy Jones can play the organ. That was a cool moment in the film. Elizabeth flirting with Jack when she is about to marry Will is a little too much creepy for me. The Kraken looks a lot like an octopus in this movie. And the CGI in that thing, as well as Davy Jones and his crew, was just okay. It was semi-good, semi-bad for 2006. It just looks too obvious, you know? The final battle, after Jack destroys the Kraken, Elizabeth just traps Jack on his own ship, and the Kraken eats Jack, and Davy Jones checks the chest and sees it empty and says, and I'm quoting here by the way, "Damn you, Jack! Wow!" That moment was a good moment to see up for the World's End, or at World's End, coming out later this year. Well, wait, that's not this year. This is the next day or week show. Before I give my rating for this movie, I have one question I gotta bring up, or maybe a couple, I don't know. How are they bringing back Jack Sparrow and Captain Barbossa in this movie? The next movie, let me say. I'm sorry, I meant the next movie. Because I'm not sure how they bring back Jack Sparrow in the next movie. And Barbossa is resurrected in this movie? Wasn't he dead? Maybe they'll explain it in the next movie, I don't know. Okay, it's time for the rating. I'd give this movie a 6.7 out of 10. It's not as good as or as fun as the original. The story was a little bit weak, and how are they going to resurrect Jack Sparrow after being eaten by the Kraken? I really don't remember. And I don't remember how Barbossa comes back either. But next time, I'll be back with At World's End. And until next time, drink up, me hearties, yo-ho!